Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the SACS Aquatic Centre for the Western Province Waterpolo Knockout Finals. And here we have Bishops and Rondebosch under 13s playing in their under 13 final, and we've just got underway. There's about 4 minutes 30 left in the first quarter. And we've got Bishops under 13 in blue caps and Rondebosch playing in their gold caps this evening.
Yeah, Matt, lovely to be here. Sun's just creeping over the mountain here as we head into the first batch of finals for the day. We've had all of the semis.
An exclusion drawn by Bishops there. The first opportunity for Bishops on in the power play situation. Let's see what they've got.
William Prestige on the ball now for Bishops.
The Bishops boys directing themselves in a 4-2 situation. The press coming from Rondebosch.
Very static at the moment, not a lot of movement.
And with possession running out, the shot from outside from Bishops and beating the goalkeeper at the far post. A fantastic way to open his account.
Yeah, Michael Bailey, a little bit of space on the right-hand side there. Just being dropped off too much. Rondebosch going to want to tighten those screws on the defense. Not going to want to concede too many of those this game.
Steal on the outside from Bishops. Possibly a pass too early, but Bishops have been able to retain possession of the ball. A foul called against the Rondebosch player. A foul inside 5 meters, and that's the contra foul called against the shooting team. Looks like Bishops are going to be playing a full press here. And Rondebosch with a shot from the outside. Bishops coach getting very animated. I don't know about what. His team seems to be doing pretty well at the moment.
Yeah, quite surprised actually to see them in this game. They just edged out SACS 5-4 in the semi-final.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, they've been doing very well at the moment under this new coach. They're going to want to keep this form up.
So with very little structure from Bishops on attack, Rondebosch finding it easy to defend there, making the steal as the pass is in between. Well done to Rondebosch. They've got a player up the pool already.
Yeah, Luke Cartwright, number 5 for Rondebosch. He's one of their players to watch, I would say. Always trying to create chances, trying to drive. Very orientated around that player.
So Bishops taking a while here to get up the pool. They do have a centre forward who's on 2 meters, but it's going to take some reaching for him to get up there. A possession turned over with a great ball under. So he turned him, the player, but he was judged to be holding when he made the turn. Strong work at centre forward there, but judged to be illegal. Rondebosch playing a very tight press, backing their centre back.
Very disjointed attack here from both teams, I would say. Not everyone getting up the pool. They're going to tire themselves out very early if this is how they're going to keep this up.
Another good piece of work, the Rondebosch defense, making the steal. The ball going up the pool. Rondebosch in a ladder formation. It's obviously a strong centre forward because the Bishops team wanting to zone. A shot from the outside, unfortunately just missing wide. So we've got 1 minute 40 left in the first quarter, about 3 possessions each, possibly 4, given that the teams aren't really using their full possession. Some great defensive work there from Rondebosch. The backflip from the Bishop centre forward not on target as a result of the attentions received by the defender.
Yeah, the Rondebosch backs it. Noah Harris just biding his time and waiting for Bishop's centre forward to turn. makes the steal.
Interesting there, as you say, really making use of Luke Cartwright.
Just concedes the ball under there, unlucky, hasn't got his head.
And that's the Bishop's player swimming away from the ball. A bit of a technical decision for under 13s, but rules are rules. Bishop's now man on man again. Players looking for who's free. The ball just shot wide there. Noah Harris with a strong arm from the outside, but unfortunately just wide of the mark. Unfortunately, the ball to the centre forward, but he wasn't quite ready to receive it yet. Oh, and there's Rondebosch drawing another exclusion at centre forward. Josh Neal responsible for gaining the exclusion for Rondebosch there. And no structure on attack there, Simon. It's going to be quite difficult to get it through that forest of arms. But as I say that, he does just that.
Yeah, Noah Harris, he's at a sterling chucker. Great work at the back, great defensive work. And if anyone in that Rondebosch team deserves a goal, I think it's him. A great shot, some would say fluke, but yeah, great technique, passing it around.
10 seconds to go, that was a pretty important score there from Rondebosch.
Bringing it back to level pegging, a good way to go into the next chucker. And with that whistle, we are in between the first and second chuckers. Matt, not a lot of exciting polo there, but yeah, the teams are going to want to tighten up their structure, pass the ball around more, just be a little bit more energetic on attack, and they're going to want all of their players to come back on defense if they're going to want to see this one through and get on the right side of the result.
Yeah, I think Rondebosch would be the happier of the two teams going into that chucker break. I think there's some great work on defense by them, and they've forced Bishops into a situation where they've had to zone, and you know, their work up front from Josh Neal drawing the two exclusions, and then the power play goal as a result. So I think they'll be the happier of the two teams going into the second quarter.
Yeah, quite surprised that they aren't further up on the scoreboard, but the goals will come with the hard work. Bishops very lucky to still be in this, in my opinion. But here we go, the teams are ready to go. Coaches with a quick chat, and now we are ready to go into the second chucker, with it still being level 1-all.
So no doubt some fresh players into the pool to begin this quarter. Yeah, we have the swim off.
Such beautiful conditions today for water polo. Very lucky.
Yeah, the absence of wind, clear skies. You can't ask for much more than that. Bishops with the benefit of the decision there from the referee regarding ball under. And Rondebosch straight into their tight press. And they're backing their defender Noah Harris to deal with the centre forward attentions of Noah Edmonds. So it's Noah on Noah. They've got the zone. It's a great awareness there, Matthew Gulpin. But the pass over the top, finding a Bishops player instead of his teammate.
Yeah, Bishops just getting caught on the ball a little bit here, not being aware. They're going to need to move the ball around more.
Yeah, it's this physical press that is really putting some pressure on Bishops. And Matt Gulpin getting back in the game. So after that wayward pass, that's two great pieces of defenses by him on the zone. Looking for the shot from the outside because of the drop on Josh Neal. So he's doing well to stay at 2 meters. Possibly got some more space on the right post. And if I was coach, I would suggest that he see there on the replay that he's sitting just in the centre of the goals. If he just moved to one of the posts, he'd probably create some more space for the shot from the outside. So, Bishops being turned over on attack there, not playing the ball off the foul in time, and Rondebosch are going away. There's the long pass to look for Josh Neal, possibly too long because he's had to come out to 5 meters to get it. The high elbow, judged to have a high elbow, used against his defender to win there.
Bishops just coming off 5th place in the grade tournament, and Rondebosch coming 2nd, losing to DPHS. I think it was 8-5 in the final.
So they've both got decent form coming into this.
But Rondebosch maybe a little bit more motivation to win this game. They're probably still licking their wounds after their defeat to DPHS. They're going to want to show who's boss here. They're going to want to show
that they probably deserved a gold medal. Yep. Or at least if they're not the best in the country, they're the best in the Western Cape. So it's that tight press. Bishops finding the going very tough here. They're obviously playing towards the strategy of getting the ball to Noah Edmonds at centre forward, but the relay passes and getting it there, they just can't find a way past this Rondebosch defence.
Now we have a counter attack right down the middle.
It's the opportunity for Rondebosch. If he keeps on moving here, he could find himself in some space, and that he's done. Some great work there. Daniel van Heerwe, the captain of Bishops, coming across the face of goals to make the seal.
Crucial steal there.
Yeah, and with the score at 1-1, a 2-1 position there would not have been great for Bishops. So a crucial steal, but they just can't seem to get the ball up on attack. We don't know where the second goal for Bishops is going to come from. So a shot from the outside, and it goes over the crossbar. It's out for a goal throw, goalkeeper.
You can see boys are starting to get tired now.
See Captain van Heerwe still in his own half of the pool. They're obviously playing a tactic where they want to more focus on defense, and that's an exclusion. Is this the opportunity they were looking for? Oh, and being guilty of turning a player when they've got the extra man. There is no need for that. So with 1 minute 40 left to play in the quarter, it's in fact Rondebosch who have the opportunity, and the goal up the other end of the pool. Josh Neal at centre forward. A very well taken goal.
And how the tables have turned from that exclusion. Rondebosch and winning the ball off a reversal for holding the player underwater while turning, and it just shows how quickly this game can be turned.
And let's have a look at this goal again. The centre forward, some great speed there to transition his body.
Just turns on his back, and a hard bounce shot into the right side of the goal. Keeper no chance there.
Yeah, from such close range and with the bounce, very difficult for the goalkeeper. A great shot, a great option from Josh Neal. See, he's primarily focused on attack. They seem to be using him purely as an attacking weapon. He's in the Bishops half of the pool already.
Oh, not dropping off there. He's going to get excluded.
And that he is. He seems a bit angry, but that was 100% the correct decision by the referee there, Simon. Let's see if Bishops can find. Here's the extra man opportunity. And a great block.
Noah Harris really cementing the back line there. Great block, helping his goalkeeper out. And
the power of blocking. So we've got 50 seconds left in this quarter. Rondebosch up 2-1, and they're on attack. So there's with just 2 attacks left in this quarter, this one and the remaining 30 seconds for Bishops to attack. I think Rondebosch will be quite comfortable. Can they add an extra goal here? And they do.
Super sub Luke Cartwright comes into the pool, does what his coach tells him to do, and now they find themselves
with 1 possession. They're 3-1 up.
3-1 up.
Going in, about to conclude this first half of water polo. It'll be interesting to see here when we get the replay, just the space that he had due to the zone, and a great power shot past the blocker and through the goalkeeper's arms. Some good movement from the centre forward to sit on the post so that he had the full range of goals to work with. And back to live polo, ball into centre forward, Noah Edmonds. He's drawn the foul. Let's see if he gets back to 2 meters. Watched by Noah Harris. There's no pass there, ball around the top. They're going to run out of time here. There's possibly 5 seconds left, but they have got the exclusion. There might be a penalty here. Yes, Luke Cartwright guilty of not watching the referee's hands, listening to their whistles. And the door opening for Bishops here late in this.
That is going to hurt Rondebosch. That is 2 major fouls now on Luke Cartwright's name.
And with the penalty to come.
Yeah, he's going to be walking on eggshells for the rest of the game.
So a bit of tension.
Or is he out here? Is he being subbed out?
See, I haven't seen a flag from the table, but he is being... Oh, the bounce shot. It's very unfortunate there from Chris Dutoy, the ball bouncing off the crossbar. And Rondebosch thanking their lucky stars that they got away with this one. Let's see that. The bounce probably not close enough to the goal, Simon, for a penalty like that.
Yeah, you got to get out the water. You got to wrist flick properly, and he's really made a meal of that one. I don't know how he missed that, but it's a tough one to miss, and he's not going to want to do that again.
Yeah, probably guilty of aiming just to bounce the ball rather than to go under the keeper's arms as he's coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I remember being at under 13 and all you want to do is bounce the ball. So, and once you're able to bounce the ball, you suddenly starting 7, you suddenly cool. So he probably wanted to show off a bit of his teammates there, but yeah, it's cost him a goal, and Bishops have even more work to do now as Rondebosch find themselves 3-1 up at the break. Still 2 chuckers to play.
Yeah, we have picturesque views of the instruction. No doubt telling his team, given the last few exclusions, if there is a foul, they do need to drop off. Give the player some space. Allow the Bishops player the opportunity to play the ball before getting tight again.
No doubt we're going to see Luke Cartwright starting on the bench this chucker after those 2 major fouls against him.
Yeah, they just can't risk losing him for the game this early on. So benched for his safety as much as anything else. Right, we're about to begin the 3rd quarter in this under 13 boys final of the West Province Schools Waterpolo Knockout, and we have Bishops in blue caps and Rondebosch playing in their yellow or gold caps. Swim off just about ready to get underway. And the ball won by Howard Lee. Moved around the back of the D by Rondebosch. A backflip a bit to no one there. But the centre forward Josh Neal is ready. There is a zone coming. They can find Howard Lee on the right-hand side of the pool. There should be an opportunity for him there. He's chosen the shot instead, and well watched by the goalkeeper. He'll push it out. That's right. Well done from Josh Neal.
Yeah, just under a bit of pressure there. Rather just put it out and let them have another 20 seconds rather than the goal.
Yeah, the worst thing you can have there is the goalkeeper, putting the ball under and you're conceding a 5-meter penalty or something like that. And the goal snuck in at the near post by Howard Lee. It looked for all money that Bishops had that sewn up, but he managed to squeeze it through the smallest of gaps at that near post.
Yeah, being a goalkeeper, Matt, who's to blame there, the keeper or the defender?
I would having some serious words with my defender if we let someone pass you. How we have a look at the replay? It's actually the body fake, leaning left, takes the defender left, and then sneaks it in underneath at that near post. Some great technique on the shooting, a little bit to be desired on the blocking. And some great work by the Rondebosch goalkeeper, Matthew van der Merwe there. Strong shot. Chris du Toit looking to make up for the error at the end of that first half.
Rondebosch perhaps starting to etch their names into the trophy, or too early?
Well, here we go, and that they could have there had Josh Neal stuck that one in. But some good work on defense this time by Bishops, and now they're the extra player going up the pool.
I think the next goal scored is going to really say a lot about who's going to win this game, because Bishops finding themselves 4-1 down.
Well, certainly if it's Rondebosch, then Bishops are going to find it very tough work to come back from that. But
yeah, I'm not just saying this because I'm a Rondebosch old boy, but it's
no, they have been very good value both on defence and attack today. Noah Harris at the back there been very good on defence. You called it early on in the game. He's
and their
crucial.
keeper, Matthew van der Merwe, he's been a real unit
The two
at the
of them
back.
working in tandem there. And another goal from the outside.
What is
Howard
happening?
Lee.
What is happening? Bishop seem to be falling apart here. They seem to be splitting at the seams, and they really have to pull up their socks now. I don't know
Well,
if
they're
there's
neither
enough time.
zoned but they're not pressed either, and so the shot coming from the outside, ball can still get into the dangerous centre forward, Josh Neal.
At these are quick games. You can't afford to. Yeah, you can't afford to concede like that.
But the ball finding the free man on the right side inside of the pool, and Howard Lee just lobbing it over the defender and into the far corner. Another great example of a shooting technique, great option. So now we've got Bishops in live play in the zone, and then pressing out against the defender as soon as. And there's the left-hander. There's Luke Berger with a shot, but the block coming in from Ben Koenig.
So Rondebosch now 5-1 up. It says 4-1 on your screens. That should change shortly. But Rondebosch 5-1 up. They're going to want to just keep pressing, keep up their game.
And it really has been all defense from Rondebosch that has pushed them through in this game. They've
100%.
been Bishops with absolutely nothing, able to do nothing on attack. Save. Well, here's an exclusion, so here's an opportunity for Bishops. Can they take advantage? Daniel van der Heever is going to have to get into their half, otherwise it's just going to be another man-on-man. Rondebosch pretty comfortable with 15 seconds of the exclusion played. Here is Daniel van der Heever. There's a player free on the left-hand side. It's Michael Bailey. He is the free man. Michael needs to have the shot, but no, it's captain Daniel van der Heever with the long shot, despite the attentions of Josh Neal. Matthew van der Merwe a bit disappointed in that one.
Yeah, could argue too little too late for Bishops, but a great goal nonetheless. Just
as we see that,
just caught off his line there.
As you said that, we see him practicing his jumps in the goals.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, huh?
And there's the shot. Shot from the outside. Rondebosch bouncing back immediately through Josh Dix.
How's that for an answer?
That's a great way to reply. Sorry, not Josh Dix. That was Luke Berger, the left-hander. And stretching the lead back out to 4 goals again. Again, the score on screen, it is 6-2 to Rondebosch. The score will update now. Some great work here. Fake, and then to the far bottom corner. Nothing the goalkeeper can do about that. And here we have another turnover. Captain Luke Berger making the steal. Ball into Josh Neal. A reversal against him.
Don't really agree with that.
Difficult to say what that was called for. But maybe a judge to have his arm too high. Yes, it is Bishops now going to have to try and roll the dice.
Rondebosch have a man up here. I think Bishops should play a man up.
They should. They're obviously too scared.
There's
only 8 seconds left on the possession clock. The
that's silly.
shot from far, but all it does is hand possession straight to Rondebosch, who now, if they can find Josh Neal, no, they've come through Josh Dix. And he's driving towards goal. This is probably the right thing to do given the game situation, but a great save there by the Bishop's keeper. He's thrown the ball away. There's not much time left in the game, so Rondebosch maybe with a late opportunity to stretch the lead. And the judge to have got the shot off before a great buzzer beater there. Well done, Luke Berger. And that'll take Rondebosch into a 7-2 lead with 1 quarter left in the game. Bishops will be disappointed with that, Simon.
Yeah, they're kind of just clutching at straws now, and yeah, they're going to want to tighten up their defense a bit and just get the basics right. I think all the basics have gone out the window at this point, and they're trying to do the impossible.
A little bit of panic there from the Bishop's goalkeeper. I mean, if he holds the ball, that's the end of the quarter, and they go in at 6-2 rather than 7-2 into the final quarter. If they score first in the last quarter, a 3-goal game, possibly have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to want to have a chance in this game, they're going to have to score the first goal in this chucker, and that's going to be tough given how Rondebosch have been defending the whole game. Yeah, but it's a great game we've had here.
Yeah, Rondebosch full value for at the moment. Very strong on defense.
Despite how one-sided it seems, it's actually been quite an even game, and Rondebosch, I think, just taking their chances when they're on attack, and I think there've been an even amount of attacks for both teams, but yeah, as I say, Bishop's just not being able to capitalize.
Yeah, it's the ball movement under pressure with that heavy press from Rondebosch, which is making life difficult for Bishops. A good crowd in here for the first of the finals of the West Province Schools Waterpolo Knockout evening. And this is the under-13 boys final between Bishops and Rondebosch. Rondebosch with a healthy lead, 7-2, as we swim off in this fourth quarter. Haon Lee, after some great work, some goals for confidence high in that third quarter, he's now won the swim off for his team. Looking for Luke Berger, there he is.
Some armour on the neck there, though. I'm not sure.
It's potentially a reversal if he had been seen, but it seems to have escaped the attention of the referees. Ball out to Luke Berger again. The lob from downtown, and that is his third in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
He's on fire.
For this Rondebosch team, the hot hand at the moment, and taking the game away from Bishops.
It's a real captain's goal from Luke Berger. A golden performance from the boy in the golden cap. Number 9. And he's got a smile on his face.
And why wouldn't you after that?
Yeah. Smashes his fist into the water.
So back to live play. The ball into centre. Josh Edmonds, just with the minor foul. He finds his teammate on the post. Again, another minor foul. Bishops with 14 seconds left in the possession. And the steal by Noah Harris. So Matthew van der Merwe with the long pass up to Haon Lee. And then the ball into centre forward. And yes, that's an exclusion. Daniel van der Heever excluded for climbing on Josh Neal there.
And now
there's the captain, Luke Berger. Can he find the postman? His postman is on. He opts for the shot instead. And Josh Neal scrambles one into the back post. Could have had an easier goal if his captain had found him earlier, but he got one in the end, and I suppose that's all that counts.
He's got 3, obviously 1 at 4, but if there's players in better positions, you got to lead by example if you're captain, and I think he was a bit selfish there, but they've got the goal.
I see his evening possibly done. Luke Cartwright back in the water on that right-hand side of the pool. Again, Rondebosch with his tight defense, fully pressed everywhere, no one with very much room to move. Backing Noah Harris. The shot from the outside having been played. The goal called by the referees. And that's Ben Koenig with a shot from the outside.
Consolation goal for Bishops. It's an uphill battle. They get 7 more goals if they want to win this game. 6 if they want to take it to pens.
Unfortunately, this passage of play here, Daniel van Heerden can blame his coach for that. He's talking to Ben Koenig, number 5, while he's playing. Ben, trying to listen to him, has let his defender get around, and as a result is a goal. So for all you coaches out there, this is one to pay attention to. Not good to be instructing players during the course of a game. As a result of mistakes like that. Taking nothing away from the Rondebosch player who ultimately scores the goal.
Maybe coach during the practices during the week.
That's it, and at the times during the quarter breaks. Player found himself with ample opportunity or space and time on the right-hand side of the pool and buries at the near post.
I think even during the chucker breaks, it's probably too late even to coach your team.
You just want to be dishing out tactics or some strategy,
adapting
tips
to
and
the
advice.
game.
Yeah, quite.
Adapting to how the referee's playing.
And there's another foul and shot. So they obviously you've got Ben Koenig. They want him to foul and shoot rather than playing the ball into Noah Edmonds. He has a turn. Josh Neal, he's in front of his man. A great spin and a great goal. Fantastic work there by Josh Neal.
Unbelievable strength to get around his player. Gets around the Bishop's captain, Daniel van der Heever, and just made it look so easy.
There's a great spin. He's let the ball go. If there was going to be a penalty, that's where it was. But he gets to finish, and a clinical finish at that.
Yeah.
That's, I suppose, what we like to see as referees too. Is you've got the advantage, let the advantage play, let the player score the goal.
Yeah, you want to promote positive play, and especially at this level, under 13, you want to get it going right from the off when they start playing real competitive water polo, and that's just lovely to see going the whole way.
Some great work there again at centre back, Noah Harris. Really solid work between him and Matthew van der Merwe in that defensive wall for Rondebosch. And here we have Rondebosch on attack again. The shot from the outside. That's Troy de Lacer again. That's his second goal late in the game. Bishop's coach calling for a drop from him, and him showing that probably not the wisest option.
Yeah, Rondebosch starting to run away with this game now. Just under 2 minutes to go.
Here we have it, just inside the right-hand upright. That's a great shot, a great finish. You see him giving the space on the zone, taking full advantage of it. And there's the exclusion, so we're back with live play. It's Troy de Lacer who has been excluded now for holding on the drive.
Bishop's coach almost losing his voice now.
And Ryan Webb at the near post, and he's able to bury it. So there's a consolation goal. Troy de Lacer holding on the drive, excluded, and then Bishop's taking advantage of the extra player opportunity to score at that near post. Score now 12 goals to 4 to Rondebosch. They've got the game well in hand with 1 minute 30 left to play. This is a bit of exhibition polo now. This is Ryan Webb's goal here. Ball on the hand, up and beating the goalkeeper at the near post. Back to live play, ball into centre and out again by Josh Neal.
Yep, don't blink. Rondebosch might score a goal.
Here it is, Troy de Lacer. Can he get his hat-trick? It's late in the game. It'll be his shot. And a great block. Daniel van Heerden coming to the rescue there of Bishop's. Goalkeeper under pressure. And no decision there by the referee. In fact, it's gone the way of Bishop's. So, with 1 minute left in the game, 12 goals to 4. This is Bishop's. Probably a little too late to go play 6 on 5 at this time in the game. And at risk of conceding if they don't score, they better hold the ball. It's ball to captain Daniel van Heerden, and he sinks it. Possibly could have gone with that tactic earlier in the game, Simon, with a shot like that.
The quality of goals we've seen from both teams, just absolutely insane.
From the shooting from the outside really has been of very high quality.
Something you only see it under 19 these days, but just
these under-13s have it. I mean,
Could it
that
be down
was
to bad goalkeeping maybe, or?
No, I think that was pretty top corner. I think he's given him there's no time and no pressure, and as a result, able to sink it. So we're in the last 30 seconds of the game. Rondebosch with possibly their last attack of the game. Here's Troy de Leicester again. The zone off of him. Another shot, but this time well handled by Owen Cross, and goals. But it's Josh Neal again catching Owen Cross by surprise. Owen not able to throw the ball away in time after having made the save. Possibly Daniel van Heever needs to make himself available
that goal,
for that outlet pass.
Summing up Bishop's entire game, just getting caught off guard, not being able to take their chances, and now
Rondebosch holding the ball, and there it is. They are the under-13 champions for 2020. Well done to Bishops for the goals in which they scored and the manner in which they participated in this final. But congratulations to Rondebosch as well for taking a step forward from their second place on the weekend at Grey, winning the gold medal.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Up next we've got the under-14 boys final. I believe it's Wynberg High School versus Rondebosch boys.
Thanks, I'll be leaving you for that one, Simon.